the beginning it wasn't showing much of growth, but now it's growing, and you can see all of the leaves are lovely and showing the fine colors, which is green, and the red cabbage here you can see it's growing also. It's coming much better, and you can see the cabbage it's coming out now. With the green cabbages, it's taking some time, which is going to come out soon also. Group 3 is actually doing well, but in the beginning of it there was nothing to boast about with this group, but now you can see everything is growing so fine, but pests are present. As you can see, the leaves just here, there's something that is biting these leaves, making holes. Now this is group 1. Group 1 previously has claimed that they are having a problem with the shade because of this tree above here, afternoon time. So they're having that kind of a problem. You can see their crops, they are not that lovely, and they're not much promising, especially the cabbage. But if you can check the beetroot just there, you can see the beetroot there, it's coming all right, and also the spring onion, they've also planted spring onion. The spring onion, it's also coming all right also. And yeah, I think over some time, and if they put the correct nutrients, or let's say I think it's gonna be all right. And also the problem also they're having here is the pests. The pests are making holes, and also they are struggling with the aphids one. So after some time, I think it's gonna be correct to monitor such a group that is struggling to come with a greater yield. Initially, in the beginning, group 1 was the most successful group, and everyone was taking pictures with this group. As you can see now, you can judge from what you see. You have got our cabbage, red cabbage here. It's so small, it's not showing much of improvement. And the green cabbages, in most groups, obviously the green cabbages are doing fine. It looks like the red cabbage needs a certain nutrient in the soil, but so far so good with the what you call this, the beetroot. The beetroot is coming all right, and the spring onion is coming all right. Since it has been planted, it's having 3 weeks now, and it's growing very, very fine. You can monitor this one. It can be monitored well. As you can see here, we're having the red cabbage. It's coming out now. It's showing that there will be cabbage that is promising here. Most of the red cabbages, obviously, they are coming out compared to the green cabbages. You can see here they are also struggling with the pest aphids. Aphids are a problem in most cabbages, obviously. So it's a matter that needs to be noted down. This is group 3. Group 3, they are struggling with aphids. Aphids are a huge problem, and the crops are actually trying to make it for a greater yield. You can see the green cabbages, they are the ones that are dominating, and they are the ones that are growing so huge. In this group, the problem most, it's aphids, obviously, and also there is a pest which is not yet seen, but we can see that there is a pest that is making holes, and it's going to be noticed. It has to be also notified to the pest manager here, to determine what type or kind of a pest we're having here. You can see the onions are coming all right. I was the one responsible for planting this one. You can see everything that I've planted. Also the beetroot is so lovely, and it's growing more than in other groups that you have seen. The beetroot is so growing well, and it's looking promising. It's going to grow very, very fine. The soil is it's well textured, and yeah, it's very good for crops. This is group 5. The group leader is Radali. Here they are having your maize there. You can see for the first time NMMU it's having maize. You can see all of these crops, and they're having paper there, and you can see it's all growing. I think this group is just one of the best, and it's practicing. We're having our sweet potato just here. You can see this group, it's actually reflecting what is happening in the rural areas. Most of the rural areas, they're growing such crops, and with NMMU and with the soil being judged as the soil from the sea, I think NMMU has done a very good thing. We put all credit to the doctor himself, Dr. Bitaway, on this one, on this idea of coming with maize for the first time in the year 2016, and seeing the need and even the enthusiasm from students that actually they are going to make it with this plot of farm. So you can see there are crops. All of this plot that you see now, it's for group 5. So they're doing well. It's exceptionally and outstanding. It's a thumbs up for this one. Now we come to the group that has already harvested, which is group 5, and you can see they've planted spinach, and they've planted your beetroot and your spring onion recently, of course. So they've harvested the spinach, and it's being contributed to the clinic, which is going to feed the needy people. And as NMMU, we are known by sharing and promoting Ubuntu. That's what we do, and that's the reason for such tasks, such a garden. We students of agriculture, we do outings to help communities. We don't get paid for it, of course. Seeing the need that people need skills, seeing the need that people need food. So we're contributing in all this ways. So I think NMMU is the best, and reflecting on what is happening here, being taught all of these things, being lectured, and here we're having our lettuce. Our lettuce is so growing fine. We call this the system aquaponics, and here this side we're having our hydroponics. We're having fish living here, and I mean, sometimes it might be confusing because hydro means water, aqua still means water. But then bear in mind that even here you can see we're having fish. Let me zoom for you. You can see there we're having a fish there. It's swimming, and yeah. And what is happening with this one is because it's actually taking the fish feces to the aquaponics one here. So these guys here, the lettuce, doesn't need soil. It's only using stones. As you can see, there's nothing called soil here. So they're just using water. It's being grown on water. So yeah, it's happening, everything here at NMMU, and we love it as students, and we congratulate the person who came up with this idea that we can use also as students. Thank you. And you're gonna see another video which is going to discuss more about the aquaponics and the hydroponics in detail. Thank you very much for watching and listening to this one. Thank you.